Beneath the Kansas prairie lies a hidden world that's been sealed away for years. Today, we're going deep underground, 650 feet deep, to explore Strataca, the famous salt mine in Hutchinson, Kansas. This isn't just a museum, it's a working mine, an adventure, and a step into Earth's ancient past. So grab your hard hat, because this is going to be one salty ride.
Mine's already perfectly fit. Dan, you got your hard hat on?
Right. Safety first.
Always.
Because I trip over a wagon.
You have your hard hat on, it's okay.
Yeah.
At this point, hard hats will stay on until we get back topside.
Here we go. We're getting onto the double-decker elevator.
Oh, jeez. Back here in the dark corner with me.
I think I need to be here.
We're getting cozy.
Come on in, everybody.
Okay, hang on. Let me put my arm around you. Okay. You want to watch your shoulders? I got you, honey.
All right, we are now going to start heading down that 650 feet. It's about a 90-second ride. Your ears might pop to the elevation change. If that happens, just yawn, chew, or swallow to help with that pressure. Does anyone need a light on?
I think we're okay.
All right, otherwise, you can always just raise your hand if you need one.
Strataca is part of the still active Hutchinson Salt Company mine. The mine itself stretches for miles, but only a small portion is open to the visitors. To get there, you ride a hoist, basically an industrial double-decker elevator, straight down into the darkness. And once those doors open, you're standing inside a world that hasn't seen sunlight since the beginning of time.
All right, so you guys are now 650 feet underground in an area that's 275 million years old. This was known as the Permian period, where this area of Kansas was believed to be surrounded by a very shallow, salty sea. So there'd be intervals of that water coming in with salt, then that water would evaporate, leaving behind just the massive salt vein that we're in today. So these billboards go more into detail about the Permian period as well as the salt vein itself. It's a self-guided tour, so you can take as long as you want, but just keep making your way down there to the gallery. That's where somebody will give you further instructions on where to go. So if you have any questions along the way, just look for anybody in a blue or silver hard hat. But you guys are good to explore now.
Thank you.
The walls aren't rock like you'd expect. They're solid salt. Every tunnel you see here has been carved out by miners since the 1920s. And the crazy part? They've only removed a tiny fraction of this ancient deposit. Walking these tunnels, you'll see old mining equipment, rail cars, even abandoned tools from decades ago. Everything left underground stays preserved, thanks to the dry, stable environment. It's like a time capsule that you get the opportunity to explore. One of the coolest things about Strataca is how massive it feels. These tunnels stretch for over 150 miles, though visitors only see a fraction of it. The ceilings soar up to 15 feet high, and the walls shimmer under your flashlight. Look closely, and you can see the salt crystals shining in the rock. Some layers are pure white, others streaked with minerals, giving the walls stripes of black and gray.
Keep your hands and feet inside the train, and do not raise your hands above the top of your head. All aboard!
Part of the tour takes you deeper by train. You'll rattle through dark tunnels, guided only by dim lights and your imagination. It feels like stepping into an adventure movie, except it's all real.
In the wall to your right is a bulkhead. A bulkhead is what the miners call a wall that was used to direct airflow. This bulkhead is made of 1.5 inch thick tongue and groove planks, supported by 6 inch by 6 inch timbers, and sealed with black tar paper on the back side to keep air from that part of the mine from coming into this side. Everything that comes down in the mine stays in the mine. And if you look at the lit area, you'll see that this is even true of mining trash. Now we know this area was mined in the 1940s and used as a break area in the 1950s. And we found many name brand products in this trash pile from that time period. And some of them. Attention please. You may now exit carefully to your left.
The train ride lasts about 15 minutes, and it's part of the admission, as is the dark ride, another way to explore deep in the mining shafts.
You guys having fun?
This is cool.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah,
And
like
it's not hot or sweaty.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Yeah, I don't think the sweatshirt was absolutely necessary.
Should have stayed and looked at
It's,
this.
yeah.
I know, I haven't even put mine on once.
The dark ride is an open tram that carries you into areas left just as they were decades ago. You'll see abandoned equipment, huge chambers, and piles of salt that look like frozen waves in the earth. While on the dark ride, you also get the opportunity to pick yourself a salt souvenir from a pile on the trail. What's wild is that Strataca isn't just a mine, it's also a vault. The underground conditions are perfect for storage. Cool, dry, and secure. Hollywood film reels, business archives, even government documents are stored right here under Kansas. That means somewhere beneath our feet are priceless film negatives, historic records, and data that's safer here than anywhere else on the surface.
Entire system.
Nice.
And the iPod Nano had 8,000 megabytes.
Company used to store our stuff down here.
Mm-hmm. Well, your birth certificate's in here, Dan.
Well,
You were born in Kansas.
there's probably documents from projects I managed down here.
And before you leave, don't forget to hit that gift shop where you can get yourself some souvenirs such as pebbles, chunks of salt, a t-shirt, and even pose like a goofy miner. If you're planning a trip, here are a few tips. First, you want a jacket. Even though you're in Kansas, underground it's a steady 68 degrees year-round.
Since it's rated for
Wear
freight,
comfortable
depending on what
shoes.
kind of freight,
You'll be walking on uneven surfaces. And of course, bring your sense of adventure.
We're gonna head back up now. That's 650 feet. Again, your ears might pop due to that.
Coming back up into the sunlight, it's hard to believe that a whole other world exists just beneath the surface. Strataca isn't just about salt. It's about history, geology, and the incredible human drive to explore. If you're ever in Kansas, this is an experience you'll never forget. Thanks for joining me on this underground journey. If you enjoyed exploring with me, hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures, and let me know in the comments. Would you go 650 feet underground? Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.